Meantime, families staging a protest outside the Muskegon Correctional Facility as the number of COVID-19 cases within that building continues to grow.
Yeah, our Michael Martin joins us live after speaking with those family members who are still there. Michael.
Yeah, guys, good evening. These loved ones of this incarcerated man have been out here in front of the Muskegon Correctional Facility several times since the pandemic began. He recently tested positive for COVID-19, and now they're worried that he's not receiving adequate medical care.
The guys that are in prison, they don't go through that by themselves. The family members go through it with them.
Tuesday afternoon, several family members of a man currently serving time at the Muskegon Correctional Facility protested in front of the prison.
In prison, all lives matter!
Urging officials to provide more dynamic medical care to men currently behind bars who have tested positive for COVID-19.
No matter what they did to get in there, they're still human beings. They're not animals. They're not dogs, or they still need what we need.
MDOC says more than 600 inmates have so far tested positive, and Tangela Dooley says her boyfriend, Leo Allen, is one of them.
I think they should shut it down or move or do something. They need to be in a hospital.
Dooley got Allen on the phone while Fox 17 was at Tuesday's protest.
So you have a lot of people panicking. You have a lot of people who are extremely emotionally upset. You got people here who's really sick. They're not getting the medical attention that they're supposed to be getting.
Allen says the virus is ramping up an already tense environment inside prison walls.
A lot of people may think that it's a blanket issue, that, hey, you did the crime, you just got to do the time. But it's more complex than that. First of all, everybody deserves in this country to be treated humanely. The guys that have been sentenced, they're sentenced, they weren't sentenced to death row. They weren't sentenced, to death. Therefore, they should not be left in that kind of condition.
The family members are understanding that their loved one has a sentence to serve. They just don't want him to be killed by the virus while behind bars.
It's not their loved one, but they matter to somebody. That's why I said I'm not just out here for the people I love. I'm out here for everybody in there because they all matter.
Yeah, so they're out here today urging officials to consider early release for prisoners that could qualify that are testing positive for COVID-19. We reached out to a spokesperson for the MDOC. He referred us to a frequently asked questions page on their website that said inmates cannot be released early. They have to serve 100% of their sentence, and that is because the truth of sentencing laws that are currently on the books. For now, live in Muskegon, Michael Martin, Fox 17 News.